So this next video is going to be a short video, and I want to show you how you can delete a record in case this is a necessity, something you may need to do. Maybe you raised an order for a future date and that client decided to call you and cancel the order, but you have already committed the order into the system even though the scaffolds have not been issued out. So how do you handle such a situation? To handle this situation, let's go to the scaffolds manager. This is your navigation interface, scaffolds. So we are going to raise a new order, and then we are going to delete it, and you'll see the numbers, that how the numbers change. So note here that the new order will be after this H2 E2 HN16. So it will be it will usually follow the last HN. So this will be HN17, and I want you to note that once we raise the order, these numbers will change. So we are going to let's do 20, so that this changes to 345. You will also note the amount here. Then when we delete it, should go back. This number should be restored. But when we raise the order, this number should change. So to make our work easier, we are not going to do any extension. We only need these ones. We will clear the balance fully and then hired out. So to balance this number properly, let's do 25. So 25, we'll leave this at 450. Clear all. So the 25, the amount will be here. So it will be added. Then when we delete, it will be subtracted. And this is total hired out will be 25. But since they have not been issued from the yard because it's a future date, if we delete, this should come down to 325. Okay. So let's raise an order which we will delete. So this is HN17. We can just use let's use my name. Okay, ID, these are just random, this is not real. Then the phone number, okay, site location, you can put Kitengela. So I wanted to do 25 so that you know this is a predictable number that you can just see how it deducts and adds. Let's do a future date, let's say November 1st to November 10th. And you can see until you specify the rate. So that's 45,000 will be added to the common pool, the total amount, this, and then it will still be deducted when we delete the record. This will be total hired out to be 350. Then when we delete, it will come down to 325 again. So let's say the amount paid is 45,000, so that we don't have an issue with the balance amount. Let me say just anything, clean record. Okay, so let's create that order, and there you go. So you can see here, this is the order, amount paid, all the details have been captured. Download and save that. So that resets the form. So I want you to see that this has gone up to 350, which means it's assuming by that date 25 should already be allocated aside to be checked out to that client. This has gone up by that amount. So you see it's 1.5. This was 1508, so it's 1553 now. I think since there was no balance, see that's still 261, but not here. This has gone up to 450. It was sorry, that's gone to 450. It was 475. This last record is that higher. So I want us to delete this record. It is a new hire, fully paid. I want us to delete this record because it's a future record, and then you see how the numbers are reset. So to delete a future record that probably the client has called back and cancelled, all you have to do is just select this button, delete entry. And then since you know the HN number, all these HNs here are valid for deletion because they are for a future date. If you look at HN08, you see this is for 1st September, we are still in August. If you look at HN12, this is 1st of August. Okay, so this one can be deleted as well. But the one we want to delete is this HN17. The 25 steps, 45,000, 1st November, Kitengela, this is the custodian. So you can abort this process or you can process. So I want you to see what happens. This record will be purged completely from the database. So you say process, there you go, has been successfully deleted and data restored. So you say okay, and you can see the record has disappeared. Okay, This has gone back to 325, this has gone back to 1.508, and this is up to 475, which means now the available for hire, the 25 which had been set aside have been returned to the pool where they can be hired out. And then the record which we had raised has been completely purged, the 17. So you see here we are back to E216 as the last record, and that's it for this function for deleting an entry. Thank you.